Hi and welcome back to my channel. So I've been making a bunch of items these last few weeks and I thought I could make like a little August drop because I haven't added anything yet to my Etsy, so let's see what I have. Some of these will have loose ends for now, but it will get taken care of, don't worry. So first is this market bag. It was supposed to be like a buy flag. I'm not too sure it looks like it. The colors are a bit too light, but that was what I meant to do. So that's the first bag. These first two will just be bags, but I do have some more items. And some of these will all be the same. So this market bag in pink. Then I have this one. The handles aren't done yet, but they will be, don't worry. So that's the second one. It's the same thing, just blue. Then I have this one. This one is bigger, I think. Very nice. It's a very pretty color, in my opinion. And then I have another green one. Like this. It's the same thing. I was just making these to use up like some of the yarns I didn't really have a use for at that time, so that's the bag. And then I have this one. It has a few ends, but ignore those. This is like a 3 square bag all together, so it looks like that. And then we have some fancier ones. So I used this yarn for the first time like 2 days ago. It's this one, Yarn Art Papiro. It's like raffia yarn. It was interesting to work with. It's very crunchy, but it's a good bag. I think it's a good size too. It's like a beach bag. You can put sunglasses, maybe a towel, sunscreen. Cute, red beach bag, or a market bag if you want. You can put quite a lot of stuff in there. So that's that one. Oh, then I have this one, this little guy. I was testing out a stitch I hadn't used before, so I made just a little bag. It's like a basket weave stitch or something like that. Very nice. It is quite small. I have the measurements, and 1 second. It is 30 centimeters in length and 25 in width. Then I have another red one, but this time it's a macrame one. You see? It's a little tote bag. Sturdy handles, so they won't stretch out that much. Very pretty colors, like a deep wine red. Very nice. And then we have this one. It has these little rings. They aren't the best quality, so they won't stay golden for long. That's why the bag itself will be cheaper, but they're easily replaceable. You can just open them and take them out and replace them for something else. And this little bag, it's also macrame. You can put a phone in there, wallet, keys, little handbag. Cute. And then what's left in this box, I have 2 coasters I made last night to use up some yarn. And I have a bandana in matching colors. These will also go up on my Etsy. And then, let me put these away really quickly. And then I have this baby blanket. It is quite big, so I wouldn't really consider it a baby blanket, but it's pretty, it's soft, it has daisies on it, and it's pinks, purples, and that's basically it, pinks and purples, and white. Very nice, very pretty, and it has lining on it. Very soft. And the size of it is 100 centimeters by 130 centimeters. It's quite big, quite a nice size. I made this like last month. I just posted it on my TikTok. It didn't really get that many views, but it's okay, it's okay. This will be up on my Etsy for sure. It's all finished, no ends ribbon. It's perfect. Yes, very nice blanket. And then I made this scarf. It is sparkly. I don't really know if it shows up on camera that well, but it's definitely sparkly. There's some like these little flitters in it. See? There's little one. Also, they're flower shaped. I never noticed, but they look like little flowers. And they are pink to match the scarf. And it's like this shell stitch. No, it's V-stitch. Sorry, it's V-stitch. It is pretty long. I used like 3 skeins of the Drops alpaca silk. Was that the name? I think so. So it's very nice, very fuzzy, very warm. Will be perfect for this for the winter or fall. And it's sparkly. That's the most important thing. Sparkly and pink. So very cute. And then I have some cardigans. This is the first one. This was like I made for myself, but if anyone wants it, I'm willing to sell it. Because it's a really nice yarn. I would probably make myself a few more of these. I really liked working with this yarn. And it's soft. It's alpaca, yarn art alpaca stylish, I'm pretty sure. I used about three cakes. Not full cakes, 2.5 more like. I usually make these cuffs a bit tight because I don't like when they like slide off my arm, so that's just my preference. If you don't like it, well, maybe this isn't for you, but the colors are so pretty, and I don't know, I think it's very nice. It isn't like a super long cardigan. It's what I wanted to make like a bit cropped, so it's a bit short. It is 55 centimeters in length, that way. And from cuff to cuff, it's 130 centimeters. And the cuffs themselves are 3 centimeters wide. I think it looks pretty nice. And then I have this one. I've had it for a while. I just never finished it. Well, I did finish it, I just didn't hide the ends, so yeah. But this is the cardigan. It goes from red to like pink and white to grays and whites and blacks. It was a cake per side, and then I like left a little bit of both cakes just to do the cuffs and crochet around. And yeah, this one's a bit different. I think if anyone buys it, I will frog here and redo it a bit differently. I do have some yarn, but don't worry, it will all be the same, just a bit better, you know? But if no one buys it, I'll just wear it myself as it is. But it's a pretty cool cardigan. And this one is actually a lot longer. It's 75 centimeters in length. So it goes, you know, pretty far. It's good. It's a good size. It's baggy. It's perfect. I do have one more cardigan, but it has so many ends like left out. It's just not finished. I won't list it for now, but I'll show you. Actually, I left it somewhere. 1 second. I didn't bring it with me at first because you know, it's not for sale, so I didn't really want to show it. Also, I can't really show it because it's way too big for this camera. Like, it's too close up, I can't really zoom out. But these are the cuffs. I really like these cuffs. I don't like making them, but they look really neat and they sit well. So it has a lot of granny squares. It is also very oversized. I haven't really measured it yet, so I can't really tell how oversized, but it's pretty big. It's a good size. I really like it. Also, the yarn, very nice, very soft. The colors, in my opinion, are also very nice. And it was supposed to actually be like, you know, this pink color, like the borders. But then I decided, I felt like the black would look way nicer, so I went for black. This would also be quite pricey if anyone were to buy it. So that's just, if you're interested, I can definitely list it, but it will probably be more than 150 euros, because this was a lot of work. That was a lot of granny squares and a lot of yarn. I just need to hide these little ends. And I do have one more blanket that I was working on. I just have a few rows left. One second. And it's a blanket made out of rectangles. It was my first time making these, so I just wanted to make something out of them. I was just testing, like, I didn't really know what to make with these, so this is what I came up with. Just a little baby blanket. It has rectangles and squares, and I just really needed to use up this yarn because I had no other use for it. It wasn't enough for anything bigger, so I think it just kind of worked out. This is also not listed yet. It's not finished. But also, again, if anyone is interested, I can finish it and list it ASAP. Just let me know in the comments. And of course, I do have a lot of plushies up on my Etsy. I have a lot of other things. I still have a bunch of flowers in pots, like this one, if it's focusing. These are from pipe cleaners. They're quite fun to make. I really like them. I do have a lot more of these pipe cleaners in different colors, so I can definitely make more. The only problem is I'm not too sure if I have green and if I have many of these, if I have any more of these little vases. I do have some clay pots, but they're like tiny. Like I made this one. It's in a tiny pot. I didn't really glue it in or anything. It's just like that because it was for me. But I have this size, and I have like maybe like way smaller, you know. It's not focusing at all. I'm so sorry. But yes, and you know, I also have these little plushies. Oh, this is the most, like, the biggest one I have. It's a giant alpaca or llama or whatever you want to call it. It comes with a little scarf, and it has blush on. I don't think you can really tell on camera, but if someone orders it, I will definitely make it a bit darker so it looks nicer and doesn't fade as fast. I still have like a little cute froggo. I have this fox. Like, I have a lot of plushies, and they're still waiting for their adoptive homes. They're very cute, in my opinion, at least. And they're well stuffed, so they sit well. Like, they're sturdy. You know, pretty eyes, sparkly. Some of these do have just black eyes, but I think they both look pretty cute. And I still have a bunch of patterns. Also, I have a sale running on my not Etsy, but on my Ribbler for patterns. I think everything is 80% off for like another week, so you have time if you want anything. And yeah, as I said, if you like any of these items that I haven't finished yet, then let me know. I will finish as soon as I can, and I will list them for you, because I do really need some orders. They have been very slow. Maybe it's just Etsy in general, or it's just my skills or advertising, I don't know, but a few more sales would be perfect. And I'll be getting a new yarn shelf, so if I got more sales, I could get more yarn for my yarn shelf to make it even prettier. I don't really have that much, I think, so I want to fill it up. Also, it's lined, and this is also quite soft. I think it would be perfect for like fall. And if you're interested in any of these items but in different colors, I can also make that happen. I would just have to we would like have a talk, of course, decide on colors and size and everything else, and then I would have to make a custom listing on Etsy. You would pay for it, and then I'll order some yarn that I need for the project, and then I'd make it custom for you. And if you want a cardigan in custom size, I can probably also make that. It would just need maybe a few more questions just to make sure I get the size correctly. And I think that's it for the drop. I don't really have anything else. Might have some bags somewhere, but yeah. Please check out my Etsy, my Ribbler. I do have some patterns on Ravelry, but it's like, I don't know, 4. I don't really like adding them to Ravelry. It's a tedious process. It's really not for me, but I will add them at some point. So definitely check it out. Also, my Ribbler has one more extra pattern than my Etsy does. I'm pretty sure, at least. I never added my elephant to the Etsy. I just have them like as physical items. So yeah. Bags, blankets, scarves, shawls, plushies, everything you want or need. Also have coasters, I have flowers. So please check out my Etsy and everything else I have. I will leave all of the links in the description. My link tree, my socials, everything that I have. So if you're interested, please check everything out, give me a follow. If you'd just like to support me, you can donate on Ko-fi. I think added some patterns on there, just not as many. So it's definitely an option. So yeah. I think that's it for this video. And as I said, this video will go up first, and as soon as it goes up, I will start adding items to my Etsy. So if you like what you see, check it out. It won't be a quick process, but I will try my best to like add them as quickly as possible. Because it's almost dinner time and I'm hungry, so I will try to rush it a bit. And I hope you like everything. If you'd like me to make something that I don't have yet on my Etsy, also let me know, like plushies or some tops. I do actually have made some tops, but I don't have any for sale. So I think this is it for this video. I might make another one later on. If I get orders, I could make like a packaging video. If I don't get any at all, then, you know, I won't post anything for a bit. But yeah. That's it. Thank you for watching, and see you next time.